Okay, it's time to talk about that wonderful subject called marketing. You, as entrepreneurs, have done all of this work to create your product and/or service, or a combination of the two, and you want to now spring that on your customers and collect money for it. You've probably gone through some form of beta testing and you refined it, and you're pretty darn sure you've got it right. So, okay, you got it built, but you also have to have a plan to market it. You have to find people who want to buy it. You kind of know who they are. We'll cover that in this video. But marketing next to development and right next to sales is one of the most important things you got to do, and you got to do damn well. So let's talk about this. We have created a pretty extensive playlist series, 12 videos in how to achieve marketing success. And that's on YouTube right now. You go to the Under.YouTube channel and take a look at it. Go through it in the sequence I have it. It's a couple of hours worth of material on how to do marketing. Marketing is a very, very important discipline, and it will spell your success. And if you don't do it very well and you don't do it the way that your customers want to receive your messaging, you'll fail. You won't get sales. You won't get marketing leads that lead to sales. That's as simple as that. So subscribe to our Under channel. There's a lot more there too, but focus on the marketing one. I think it's going to help you a lot. It'll take some of the darn mystery out of all of this. This is pretty straightforward stuff, but it's got to be done well. So if you have a marketing strategist or marketing technician that's working with you, these videos will help you guide them, and better yet, ask the right questions of them to make sure that you're getting a complete marketing plan and implementation. So it'll make you smart. It's not going to turn you into a marketer yourself. It'll make you smart about how to deal with marketing people. In the course of it all, you might become quite good at it yourself. So let's move on. So yeah, the subject is marketing. And marketing is the process by which you reach out to your potential customers, let's put it that way. But when you are putting your plan together, you're going to base it all of what you've done so far in your market research. You've gone through a lot of work to figure out who the heck is your primary customer. And you're going to draw upon that work when you produce a plan here to reach them through your marketing programs. It's simple as that. Back in the video I talked about just earlier, that's covered in a lot of depth. So I'm not going to repeat the research process. You can take a look at other videos and learn more about what is entailed in research. But the thing you're trying to figure out is who the heck the buyer is. And in your research, you did all sorts of work to determine what the preferences of your buyers are. You learned about how they want to get information, how they find out about new products and services. You learned about their buying habits, how they like to buy, how they make decisions to purchase something. So this buyer persona work, it's really understanding who your buyer is. So in that work, make sure that you have all the information necessary so you can put the right marketing approach together. This is why you did that work in the first place. Once you know their preferences and how they like to find out information, it kind of guides you as, well, how the heck am I going to create a marketing plan that reaches them and tells them about this wonderful product or service that I've just announced that's now available to them. So what that means is, I call them marketing channels. I don't know if marketing people call it that or not. It's the channel to which you tune to reach your potential buyer, and the marketing channels take various forms. It could be by email, it could be by referral, it could be by Facebook and LinkedIn social posting, And the list goes on. And in your research, you'll learn where your customers kind of hang out. If they're LinkedIn people, you're going to go there and try to reach them. If they're Facebook people, you're going to go there instead. If they're both, you're going to go both places. So select the right marketing channel where your customers are most likely going to be there and looking for information about what it is that you have to offer them. So in our marketing video series that I mentioned earlier, I talk about 3 steps of marketing. The first one is awareness, making them aware. It's the very first thing you got to do. It through that channel that you just got through selecting, or channels that you've selected, your first thing you're going to do is create awareness. That is marketing messaging, marketing outreach in some form, social, email, referral networks, whatever it is you're using. You're going to create an awareness by some people that you believe may be interested in what you have to offer. The messaging is done carefully, so to really attract their attention. You're going to think it through to make it really compelling. And that's all about marketing, messaging, and positioning and things like that. So people understand that you understand that they have a need and that you can fulfill it. And you say that in very few words, in a set of words that really grabs their attention. It's like a commercial on TV. Not quite that pizzazzy, but the same idea. Typical TV advertisements, 30 to 45 seconds. You got less to get this across in most of the marketing channels that are available to you. But what happens next? So once your potential buyer becomes aware, what do you think they do next? You bet. They check you out. They're evaluating who the heck you are. So before they take any action that you might have suggested to them in your awareness campaign, click here for more information, or click here to go buy this in the store, in the e-commerce store. They're going to go to where you are and where they can learn about who you are and what your company's all about. They're going to go to your website. It better be good. They're going to go to your LinkedIn profile or your Facebook profile and read what you have written about yourself. And it better be good because they're evaluating you. You evaluated them to reach them in the first place. Now they want to reciprocate and make sure that if I contact these people, who are they? Who is the person that runs this company? Who are the people in it? Let me see this website to see how complete an offering they've got. What is it all that they do? Do I really need this? You got to pass this step. Here's what happens. If you pass this test, they'll take your call to action. If you don't, you'll never hear from them again. You've lost them. So not only do you have these marketing campaigns, but you have all of your online material about you and your company available and in tip-top shape. I think I've made that pretty clear now. The next is the third step of marketing. I call it qualification. A lot of other people call it that as well. This is in the B2B world, mostly, where they've taken your call to action and they've reached out to you and they want to know more about what you have to offer. Or they responded to a contact us kind of message that you gave them in your marketing campaign, and they've sent you an email. And then you respond and you set up a meeting, a discussion. It could probably be a phone call or a Zoom session in this day and age, instead of meeting at a local restaurant or something like that, or going to their office. But what you're going to do is qualify them with qualifying questions. You're going to have a conversation, the end result of which is you're going to determine, do they have the need that you fulfill? Do they like what it is that you may offer? Are they ready to go after this? In other words, is there a sense of urgency? And are they able to pay for it? So that's the qualification step. In the e-commerce world, that's simply going to a page or a set of pages that talks about your product and convinces them that this is what they want. They put it in a cart and buy it. You don't talk to them at all. You probably have a lot of online support, though, that answers their questions. It should. So that's qualification. In our video series, we talk about lots of different kinds of marketing campaigns. And your task, your challenge, is to select the campaigns that are going to work the best for your buyer. Campaigns are like, a biggie is simply by referral and nurturing a referral network of people that actually introduces you to potential customers. That's a B2B world kind of thing. So referral marketing, don't forget that. Email campaigns. Email is not dead, despite what many people talk about. That's old-fashioned baloney. It's not. It's just as rich as most anything else that you could send people. You can send videos and pictures and animations, and it's great for messaging, and you can make it look pretty and all sorts of stuff. But an email campaign, of course, is to people you know, and that's what you're doing. You're picking the low-hanging fruit here and reaching out to potential customers through an email campaign. Or you're reaching out to people you know that are in your referral network to let them know what's going on in hopes that they'll give you a referral to a potential customer. Other campaigns, of course, are social media campaigns, but do them over the social channels where your customers reside or hang out the most. And that probably is Facebook or LinkedIn. So whatever social channel they're on is the one you've got to be on. That's the message there. So your campaigns are extensive. You do many of them. They could be social outreach. You can go into advertising. This is good for reaching people you don't know, of course. And if you're just posting social, you already know these people because you're following them and they're following you. But to reach people you don't know, you got to get in the advertising world on Google, on Facebook, and others. So you got to pick the right campaigns. You're not going to do all of them all at once. You're going to pick the ones that are best for your customers. I said that now 9 times. I think you might have got it. Now, all marketing professionals would just boo and hiss, maybe they already are, that if I don't cover branding, because I am heard to say more often than not, the most important thing about marketing is lead generation. And I still say that. Its purpose is to generate marketing leads so we can sell them something. But look, give them a break here a minute. Branding is important. You've got to have a consistent branding of your company. That is brand messaging, a brand meeting, a logo, a tagline. You got to portray this all consistently across all of your marketing materials, from website to every email you send to anybody. And all your social channels have to look this way as well. You've got to look like you're a professional company. And you do that by branding yourself. And you're rigorous about it. So be serious about branding and don't laugh at marketing people who say, hey, it's really important that you have your brand image here, spiffy it up. Well, they're right. Okay, let's get that done. Next is, all right, now let's generate some leads and get on with it. Now, also in the Entrepreneur program, this is still in that step of our program called creation. You're creating a plan for marketing. We're going to create some other plans too. We'll get to in future videos. So when you go to the Entrepreneur website, we talk to you all about what the creation program is. It's called 6 Steps to Success. But this is a very important step in creating a viable plan for your business. So that's it. All about marketing. So you should be creating the most effective marketing plan you know how to do to reach customers. And execute, execute, execute. Be excellent at that. And your measure of excellence is that you've established and met, because you measured it, the results from your marketing programs. With that, as you have great results, you'll have a great day.